Hello followers. If you are not subscribed my channel, please subscribe it. I will be posting video SQL, PLSQL and performance tuning and interview topics. Let's begin with the topic. Today I am going to share Oracle Analytical Functions. So it's a very powerful feature in Oracle. So if you are working on any reporting projects, data mart project, data warehouse projects, it's become very handy because when we use aggregate functions like group by some that time what happen, it will reduce the number of rows because it's manipulate group of rows and it return single result for each group. But while using analytical function, it won't reduce rows, it will give the single row column and multiple row aggregated column as well. Okay, so that is the uh, best features in analytical function. Okay, what is the syntax? So whatever the aggregate function we have to mention it. So sum, average, max, min, whatever the function, then we have to mention the column name. Over, once we started this over class, it's called as analytical function. So inside that we can have partition class. So partition class, what happen, it will create the group in the virtual group within the result, and we have order by the column name. So it's order by class is mandatory, so partition by is optional, depends on your requirement, you can use the partition by. Okay, so okay, example, if you see, this is the sample record from EMP. So let's go with one by one. Okay, so I'm running it. If you see, these are the records here. Normally, if we first we will go with row number. So it will give unique number for the each column. Row underscore number, it will give unique number for each row. Okay, see, it will what happen. First, it will order by order. Once you see how the analytical function works, first it will take the entire data. Then top of that, it's do the order by shall. Then it will start giving the unique number for each row. Okay, so that's what we are getting the 1 to 14 for order by shall descending higher to lower. Okay, that's the way it will give the unique number. Whenever you get the requirement like you want to give unique number for each record based on some ordering, so you can use row underscore number. Okay, partition by, see, row number without partition, it's taking us entire results as a one window. If you do partition by a particular column, it will give department wise partition, then it start giving row number. Example, I will run it and show it. See, if I see here now, so now what happened? See, now here order by shall descending. So partition by department number. What 10th department? 1, 2, it's and another 10th department. Okay, see, only 2 employees we have in 10th. Okay, so they have given 1, 2. This is the third department. Sorry, 20th department. We have 4 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4 based on the plan. See, okay. Uh, so it's give unique row. It won't check um, any value. Just it will do the salary descending partition by department number. Okay. Now because here if you see here two employee Sam service, still it's giving the unique number. Okay. Um, so this is 20th department. Okay, till here it's 20th department. Once it will reset the window and it will go for 30 days. So if you create the partition, it will create uh, within the window, it will create separate group and it start giving the number. Okay, that's the way. If you want to do the group wise partitioning and you want to give the number, then you can use partition by, then whatever the column, then order by class. What's the order you want? Okay, Okay. So normally interviews they will ask find top three salaries for each department. So the trick is each department. Okay, no, not in the entire organization. Each department they want to see top three salaries. So then what we can do, we will write inline the query. Okay, then we can alias it with particular column. Then RN less than equal to 3. So it will give top three salaries for the each department. Okay, interviews mostly they will ask top three salaries or top three salaries of each department. Okay, so that here trick is each department. Okay, so it's each department. We have only 2 employees in 10th department only. That's why it's coming to 20 and 30. We have 3. That's why it's coming 3. Okay, if you don't want any partition, then you can remove this partition, then entire organization you will get top three salary. See, this is the top three salary for entire organization. So if you create the partition, it will go with each department. If you remove the partition by, then it will go for uh, entire organization level. Okay, okay, rank. So ranking, what happened? It will give ranking for um, each record for this particular window, and if it's same rank, so normal our school ranking, what we'll do, if two people get same rank, then they will skip the third rank, right? So that's what it will work on this ranking. So you want to give the ranking based on the values, then you can use this ranking. See, now we see here this two people having same rank, so that's why the third rank is skipped, it's going for fourth. So that is the ranking. So this rank also you can use it for top three employees. So just you have to write it in the inline view and you can put the filter in the outer side. Okay, that's the way so normally you can give either rank using rank or row underscore number. Okay, anything should be fine. So so duplicates interviews they will ask. I will get duplicate. I want to remove the duplicates. Then we use dense rank. What it will does? If we have to employ three salary also, there is no gap. It will continue giving the ranking. See example what happen if we add dense rank. What happen? Two employees having same salary, then still it's continuing with three. Normal rank it will skip the next ranking. So this dense rank it will continue, there is no gap. Okay, it's there is a difference rank and dense rank. Okay, the partition by already I discussed. So see, this is uh, let's see now in the normal aggregate function what happen if you use average, all the columns should be aggregated, right? See, if you use average, non-grouping columns should be grouped, then we have to use group by class or else it will give granularity mismatch error. But if you start using analytical function, no need to do grouping of this singular cardinality columns. Directly we can use what is the um, cumulative value we need for aggregate value, average of sum over, then class we can add it. So department wise I need average, then it will average salary, it will show directly wherever the 10th department, the 10th department average 20, then 20 department average 30, 30 department. That's the way automatically we can show it. See, or else if you want to write it in normal SQL, we have to write inline view, then we have to merge with joins, then we have to get it. Okay, but using analytical function you can directly get it using this average cells. Okay, this is so sometimes interviewer they ask running total. Total means it's directly they are looking for answer in analytical function. Sum. So what's happening here? See what happen, it will sum. So order by one, it will sum the salary previous and current. then it will show. That's the way it will be running total. Okay, entire organization, it will be running total. So if they are asking to running total, then you can use some cell order by, so employee number. So employee number is primary key. That's why it's going with employee number ordering. Then it start accumulating the salary. Okay, based on your requirement, you can put the order by class, order by salary if you want. Then you can put salary. So it depends on the requirement you can put, and you can find the running total. Okay, so running total, then yeah. So running average, instead of sum, if you put average, then it will be running average. Okay, moving average. Okay, so now um, here, um, what we are doing, we are not going to starting row to ending row. Just we are moving without passing the window, but still we can pass the window till which position it should move and do the calculation. See, there is the window class. Okay, rows between row and current row. So current current row to the same row. Rows between unbounded preceding and current row. So before the record, all the record, and after the record, no, that's current row. Okay, let's run this one. Then I will explain it how it works. Okay, it will be easy to explain. See, if you see here, I missed this. See, now I am running it. See, now what's happening? So average, how it's happening? Take this. I think I can take it. Okay, some I am taking. Sorry. See, now rows between two rows preceding and current row. So if 1800, okay, then preceding, before we don't have any salary, so it's coming 1800. 1600 preceding two rows. Above we have only one row, that's why it's added 3400. Once it came to 1 to what, then it will go two rows preceding. It will do till 1800. That is 46520. Once it's come to Jones, it's go only till here, Allen, not Smith. Smith is preceding three, but rows between two rows preceding. Before two salary, it's doing the sum and it will be displaying this. This kind of uh, rows between window we can use, and we can do the so example, I want to see last 2 days sum, then I can use this logic. Okay, so that's the way we can check current row to preceding. Okay, current row to rows between two rows preceding. Okay, means two rows. Here we can make it based on our need. We can make it whatever the sometimes they want to check 6 days preceding 1 month. So based on your business, you can put how many rows you have to travel in the preceding. Okay, so that is the preceding window. Okay, then okay, and then current following window in the down. So down. So you want down if you want to same way. I want to do current row is two rows following in the downward. Okay. Then you go either it's the next two rows. Okay. So preceding its previous two rows, following its next two rows, current row and okay. So rows between unbounded preceding and unbounded following means its entire window, starting record to uh, previous entire record in the last entire record. Okay. Uh, okay. So this one, okay, preceding previous two rows, next rows we have to use following. Then lag. See, if you want to see uh, before value in the current value, then we can use lag. Lag is the function we can use. What is the previous value? Example. So see, lag that analytical function the salary column order by employee number. What happened? It's order by employee number. Based on that, it's coming the order. Lag before Alan, who is the employee? What is the salary? So order by employee number, then uh, salary. It's a take the salary before Alan Smith. Okay, then it's based on the employee number. What before who is so yeah. So before what is the salary here on 600. So before what is the value? That is the lag. Okay. Before after means it will be it's a lag. It's a lead if you go. Okay. So okay, lag difference current salary and previous salary difference we can see it using lag function. So sal minus this. Okay. So that's the way we can salary difference. If you want to find the there is a difference. This is the next salary. Lead means next salary. If you see next salary, if you want to see it, then you can use lead. So if you see here, this is the lead. So what is the next salary? So from the current row, you can traveling to next row and you are getting the value. So n number of, so based on that, you can put, see if you want to add one more row with um, uh, any other column, you can keep it. Okay, there is no restriction how many analytical function column you can keep. It's based on our business need, we can put it. Okay. Lead will be the next value. First value in their entire window. What is the first value? You can use first value function to get the first value. Last value here one trick is there. So we have to use rows between unbounded preceding, unbounded following. If you are not using the this record, the last value give always the current value as a last value because the window class always preceding unbounded but following its take current rows uh, the end of the row. That's why it will always give the um, values current row. So if you want to take the complete row and rows between last value, if you are using last value function, always keep this unbounded precedings, unbounded following. Okay. Yes, sir. Okay. So in this entire window, what is the last value? 5,000. So this value is coming here. If you miss uh, this window class, what happened? Directly it will give each row as a last value. Okay. Yes. Because it's taking current row as a last row. N tiles. So n tiles, it will divide into different groups and it will give the numbering. N tiles. So one. Okay, so it will divide into four groups. I mentioned four. That's why it's dividing into 4 groups and it's start giving the numbers for those groups. Okay, it's NTILE. Cumulative distinct. This one also. Percentage based on the um, before whatever the less than equal, current row less than equal to any values salary is there, based on that salary it's divide and give the cumulative distinct, what is the distinct over there. Okay, so percentage rank also it will be calculating some average and it's give the percentage rank. Okay. So mostly interviews they ask. So okay, let's uh, real time scenario. So if you want to highest see highest salary, you can use row number. So you can use dense rank also you can use. But if you without gap, then you can use dense rank. With gap, you can use rank. So compare salary with previous employee using lag. So s- department average. So employee salary versus department average. You can use partition by class and average. Okay. So what happened in the performance side? Okay, analytical function. What happened? It's take once the result, then it in the optimizer level it will do the scanning and it start doing the operations. That's why it's very fast. So always the partition class, if you have proper indexing, then partition by column you have proper indexing, then it will work very fast. So avoid unnecessary sortings because or else it will the result it will sort and do the so so rows versus range. So it's clearly understand rows. So always run the DBMS plan before using analytical function and after using analytical function. You can see lot of difference in the plan. Okay, so let's go with interview questions. Okay, so these are the topics. Let's go with interview topics. Okay. So mainly they will ask what are the analytical functions. So analytical functions perform calculation across set of rows while returning every row in the result. Okay. It's not only return the aggregated value, but it's written all the values. Okay. Difference between aggregate and analytical function. So aggregate function, what happened? It's reduce rows into singular result per group. Okay, result for each group one result. Okay, but where analytical function written all the rows and calculated values. Okay, it will give all the rows and add the calculated values. Okay, row number, rank, dense rank. What is the difference? Row number give unique numbers, rank allow gaps for ties, dense rank is assigned without gaps. That is the difference. Okay, it's give unique number, it's allow gaps, it's without gaps. Okay, group by and partition by. Group by it's reduce the result set because it's group of rows it will single result, while partition by it's create the logical grouping without reducing the number of rows. It's create only logical, it won't reduce any result. Okay, purpose of over. So it's over class will define the window of rows which. So once over class is started, then we are giving the instructions to optimizer analytical functions perform or analytical functions starting here. Okay, lag and lead. So lag is previous row, lead is next row. Okay, window frames. So window frames defines set of rows. Okay, how you want to travel? One row preceding, one row following. Those range window frames. That is called within the partition how we want to travel. That is the window frames. Okay. Last value why we need this unbounded preceding and unbounded following, because always the current row it take us last row. That's why it will give the result. So the current row as last row. That's why we have to go unbounded following also. Okay. So How to find top n employees per department. So use row number, dense rank, and partition by department number. Okay. How to find the top n employees per department. Okay. When should you use analytical function? Use analytical function for ranking, running total, moving average, comparison, and advanced reporting without losing the low level details. This is the key. So okay, so we will get the singular cardinality column as well. So granularity we are not missing. So we are getting every record. Okay. So advanced reporting without losing the low level detail. Okay. So this is end of the video. Okay. Thank you for viewing my channel. Please subscribe my channel. So I am frequently posting the videos in SQL, PLSQL and performance tuning and Oracle interview topics. Please subscribe my channel. Share it with your friends. Share your feedback. Thank you.